Philadelphia at Thinkers Makers Society. And this is Brother Quan. He is the owner of this gallery, so I am here to interview you, sir. A lovely time last night.
It was a really good time last night. Like the energy in this space, I appreciate you coming down. The lounge, the new lounge area.
We had impromptu like poetry slam in the back of the gallery. It was just like random, yeah.
It was dope.
I
love it.
Really
when things start happening organically like that.
Yeah.
It's definitely one of the reasons I opened this space for things of that nature to occur. And you can't plan it.
Right.
You know, that was like the first time that's happened like that. And it was super dope.
Yeah. Isn't he too cool for school? I can't. This guy is just too cool, right? Anyways.
That's North Philly.
What inspired you to start the gallery?
Just coming up in the art scene in Philly, the music scene, just all the dope artists in this city who don't have necessarily access to spaces like this because they look like me and you. So just wanted to create a space in an area where it's, at the moment predominantly white. That'll change. Okay. But yeah, just wanting to do something dope for the creative individuals in Philly and give them a platform to showcase their work. Okay. Like Theodora.
Oh yeah, this is beautiful. She was at the event last night.
Yes, she was here last night. Yeah, just creating a space where people can showcase. Because as an artist myself, it's just the type of space I would have loved to have access to coming up in Philly. You know what I mean?
Okay. What moment was it that you decided to become an artist?
I would say just my father was an artist. My mother was by trade, my father's an architect.
Okay.
But he always continued to, draw, sketch, other things here and there. And my parents a lot. My mother was a teacher, but she also wrote poetry.
Okay.
And they just allowed us to be free, like literally draw on the walls in the bedroom, like as kids.
That's dope.
So I think just having that freedom to be creative in whatever way, that wasn't necessarily damaging. No, you definitely got in trouble for melting crayons on the radiators, but that was another thing.
Yeah.
But, I think I've always just been around. We always had dope art in the crib or dope music playing. But as far as like personally, when I decided like, all right, I'm gonna make this leap from, a traditional gig to being an entrepreneur, it was, a similar situation with just crazy people at the job.
They're always crazy.
When you working for somebody and you're like, I know I'm smarter than this motherfucker.
Yeah, no.
How is this guy making 4 times my salary?
Yeah.
And
shout out to all you people who have to play dumb to make people feel better about themselves. I can play dumb like no other. Anyways, go on.
Yeah, that part. So, yeah, in that world and not being able to be like,
be yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's nothing like when you lock in for 2-3 days just creating, and then maybe you have a weekend where you really roll and it's like, damn, now I gotta go back
to work. And be a regular person.
Yeah.
Who's your muse? Everybody has a muse. I have one.
I would say just. Who's my muse? That's a good one. Just life in general. The world is my muse, whether it's other artists, beautiful black women, like just, it could be books. Like I'm inspired by almost literally everything. Like, it could be interactions with people. That moment last night, that's a muse.
Well, I got a muse. I'm not gonna go there because I know y'all are nosy and y'all want to figure that out. And I'm not telling you who my muse is. You'll never know. I know. You'll never know. But I have a muse. What music do you listen to when you create?
A little bit of everything.
Okay.
A little bit of everything. But my heart is hip hop. So
yeah, me too.
I'm heavily hip hop influenced.
Okay.
But I still enjoy all genres. I'm an avid vinyl collector, so.
I know I saw your
collection.
Wait, can I just? So this is the time when I saw Nas. I know I do this in every interview.
Shot in the middle of the
I always shoot my shot at Nas. He has one of your albums. Anyway, carry on.
Nas is a phenomenal MC.
Sorry.
Yeah, all
I'm
right.
sorry.
Where were we?
I know, see? This is what happened.
Definitely hip hop, jazz is always a good one because if I want to listen to something where it's not so many lyrics or vocals on it. Yeah, a little bit of everything.
Okay.
A little bit of everything.
All right.
Old
So
school
now,
rap. I'm not too hip to like current rap. But
yeah, me neither. I'm not. I'm more like, I always listen to a lot of reggae because it just speaks to me. And like
yeah, Wu-Tang might be my Nas. Wu-Tang.
Okay. I love it. I love that. Yes. See, this is how it spreads, you know. But I don't know. I've been on a lot of groups, but I do listen to a lot of reggae because they speak my language, and I don't really feel like I get it.
Yeah.
They talk with some kind of meaning, so I'm listening to a lot of Sizzler, a lot of Buju. A lot of Capleton. Yeah.
Alright, nice.
On a good day, I'll listen to Peter Tosh.
Yeah.
You
gotta make them.
So speaking of, so.
Thinker makers.
I like what you just did. You got away with
Shameless
words.
plugs.
Yes.
Right the bottom.
So now, how did you come up with the name for the gallery?
It's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
It was originally a name I used for my graphic design and web design business, and it was Thinker Makers Group, and then I shifted to when I was thinking of a name for the art gallery. Everybody was like, find something that's like 4 letters, something that rolls off the tongue a little easier.
Yeah.
But I was still locked in the Thinker Makers, and then I just kind of came up with the society part. The intention was just to create a space where thinkers like I would always trip off. You see these photos of Baldwin hanging out with like Maya Angelou or like just you might see Keith Haring and Basquiat and Warhol and in the same photo. Like
Space,
how are they all like how are all these great thinkers and creators in the same space and just hanging out? So I wanted just to create that vibe where today's thinkers and makers could link up and build and work on the next great things.
Who was your favorite artist?
Visual or
Any type.
Oh man,
Doesn't have to be just one. You can give me 2.
that's a tough one. To keep it hip hop, MC wise, I can tell you Rakim off top. That's the only thing I don't have to think about that.
Okay.
Right? Just where he took hip hop from where it was, the leaps and bounds he did lyrically anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Visual artists, that's a tough one. I'm gonna circle back to that.
Okay. So, of course, my favorite artist is my grandfather, because it is.
As it should be.
He's my grandfather. Why? Oh, I'm swearing.
Did you Google
I'm
those
cussing.
No.
Sorry. Okay, so I want to know, okay, what is your favorite backyard barbecue song?
We lost a lot of them. Man, favorite backyard barbecue song. I gotta go Philly, so I'm gonna say I always love my mom.
Okay. Okay. All right. What's your?
I mean, and to keep it Philly, like, now if it's the whole family cookout, we gonna say, I'll always love my mom.
Yeah.
But if it's just me and the fellas drinking
Frankie
beers,
Beverly.
then I'm gonna go Summertime.
Okay, Philly. Shout out to
yeah.
West Philly. Okay. All right. So now, who are your top 3 favorite rappers of all time? Well, up to this point.
Rakim, easily number 1.
Okay.
Number 2, I gotta go South Philly, Black Thought. Probably Nas. I mean, Yeah, I mean, that's kind of gives you my taste in MCs, like, because they all have a similar cadence, all cut from the same cloth.
Right.
But yeah, that's my top 3. Off top, I might. Nas can fluctuate between. It could be him, it could be Ghostface, depending on the day.
Oh yeah.
Because Ghostface is the most consistent MC to me. Like,
okay.
I don't think it's a whack Ghostface album.
Okay.
Period. I don't even know if it's a whack Ghostface song.
Yeah. Oh no, I love Ghostface Killer and Raekwon, but I think they're the same person. So I don't know. It sounds weird, but I think Raekwon and him are the same person.
Flow, like
I associate them being the same,
right.
Even though they're different. Because Raekwon is definitely in my top 5.
Right.
But him
it's
one
like
without the other.
Kind of,
yeah, like you can't have one without the other because it's just weird.
Right.
But yeah. All right. So now your top 3 athletes.
Top 3 athletes. All time.
It could be whatever. Like it could be now or whatever. However you want to do it.
I'm gonna say Mike Schmidt. I'm gonna keep it Philly.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna go Dr. J.
Okay. I'll keep Philly.
Then I'm gonna go Beat Dog.
Okay. So my top 3, everybody already knows my top 3. So mine is Allen Iverson.
Okay, good one.
Philly. I didn't mean that's not intentional, but you know it's Allen Iverson because he's just a beast, and I think he has a lot of heart. I think he's a lion, so I get him. And I'm gonna go Clyde Drexler.
Yeah. Clyde. Alright, I like that.
Clyde Drexler. If you don't know, you need to get familiar. Move.
Now I gotta add one.
Okay.
Or at least this guy's probably over all of them. I gotta say Muhammad Ali.
Okay.
Just on the strength of what he did outside the ring. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Okay.
So we're gonna throw him at the top.
All right.
And then we're gonna go straight to Philly after that with the other answers.
One thing about Philly people, y'all stick by y'all people.
Yeah.
That's what I do love about Philly. Philly, you all support your people. That's one thing about Philly that I really love. Okay, I'll ask it. What's your favorite part about being a man?
I don't
know. And this is always what happens. That's why I ask that every now and again.
Man.
Ladies, you're welcome.
Yeah, my favorite part about being a man. I don't know, just doing what My favorite part is just when you have those moments when you could be a little old school or traditional, and maybe make a lady feel like they like opening the door or pulling a chair out.
There you go.
You know, if my sister called me to fix something something, you know, I got a flat and you can come help and jack the car, whatever, you know what I mean? I know women are capable of doing all these things, pulling their own chairs out, opening doors, don't get that twisted.
Okay.
But I think I enjoy that part of being a man.
Okay.
What was the last thing you created?
Oh. The last thing I created was this poem called Participation, and that's what I read last night.
Okay.
Before everybody started.
Everybody participated.
And it was there you go, right?
Manifestation.
And that's what happened. Everybody started participating. Yeah, so I wrote a poem called Participation. Published my 10th book because I was asked to be a part of an anthology. So.
Oh, that's dope.
So yeah, that's the last things I created, and I'm creating this right now.
Oh wow! This might work.
Yeah. All right.
T-shirt. Oh, no problem.
Yes, I really love it. I got a present.
Because you showed up you brought all the treats and goodies, and blessed me with amazing gift bag.
Yeah.
I brought the shirt. I'm grateful.
Never come through the door empty-handed, all you people out there that don't have manners.
That part. And if you come to think of making society, don't leave out the door empty-handed either.
Buy
some shit.
Buy some shit. Thank you for being on the show. Thank you for watching my channel. And if you like my content, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to my channel.